All right, I'm here with Hawks draft pick Kobe Bufkin. Man, dude, you're finally NBA player. You get the chance to come to Atlanta. Of course, this is our first opportunity in Atlanta to be able to really get to know you. You've got this fit on. I want you to tell me what this is. What decided to go in this outfit?
This was made by Julian. Brand name is Better Days. He came up with the idea of the kind of beige look, but the jewelry obviously makes it stand out. But overall, he did a great job, and I appreciate him.
Is that kind of just what your personality is? Does kind of show who you are?
Yeah, a little bit. I got a little style to me, or at least I think I do. So, I had to do something special.
We're coming to a city where style is very, very important. Going to Atlanta, that moment when they called your name, can you tell me what that moment was like for you?
I mean, it was a sigh of relief for sure. Happiness. It was a mix of emotions, but I actually have family in Atlanta, so I'm looking forward to going down there and celebrating with them. Hopefully some family from Grand Rapids, Michigan to come down and visit with me as well.
That has to make it pretty sweet, huh? As you were going through the process, you're going through these interviews and get a chance to train and help out with the team. I mean, was that a team that you really were kind of looking to go to?
Not as much. I didn't work out with them, so it was kind of a shock, but I kind of knew they were interested in me based off what my agents told me, but I'm glad and more than happy to go down there and compete with those guys for sure.
What do you know about Atlanta, the team, and maybe what makes you so excited to be able to go down there and contribute to a team that was just in the playoffs this last year?
Yeah, I know they compete their ass off no matter what they're doing, no matter if they're winning or losing. I know they're going to go out fighting, and that's prevalent with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray leading the pack. So, yeah, I feel like I fit that DNA, and I'm happy to go down there.
They talk a lot about Hawks DNA, guys that like to actually put in a lot of effort and play well and can step up to the challenge when you get a chance to come down to Atlanta. How do you see your game fitting in with these guys, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, and these other guys that have been part of this team for a little while?
I feel like me and DeJounte specifically would be a hell of a defensive threat, whether that's me coming off the oak behind him or playing with him. And then as far as Trae Young, I know he's a presence on the ball, so playing off the ball, I feel like I've shown that I can do very well. So I feel like we'll work great together.
A lot of people, when they look back at your stuff, notice the jump between your freshman and your sophomore year at Michigan. What do you think was kind of the change that you made, and what can you kind of do now taking that next step as you head to the next level?
Freshman to sophomore year was just a lot of defense. I couldn't guard nobody. I'm just being honest with you, I couldn't guard nobody. You go back and look at the film and you thought you was guarding and you weren't. So after I watched that film, my coaches, Coach Washington and stuff like that, I realized I had to fix it, and I ended up fixing it, and it was one of my best attributes my sophomore year. So, and then as far as offensively, it was just about the shots falling. The work never stopped. I stayed consistent, so I knew the shots was going to fall eventually. I'm just glad they did when they did.
I got to ask you this last question. Of course, I'm sure plenty of people have asked you about your name, Kobe. I mean, the player that obviously was in the NBA for a long time, a legend. His way of work was something that really inspired a lot of people. What did Kobe Bryant mean to you, and was he a player that you grew up watching, kind of idolizing?
Yeah, for sure. When my parents introduced the game of basketball to me and I came up, they always taught me to be the best me. And later I figured out that's something that Kobe used to say. So I feel like, Kobe's DNA was way different than everybody else's. His work ethic was crazy, but I try to take a piece of that and carry on some of it. Big shoes to fill, but if I can get half of it, I'll be okay.
Last thing I want you to do, you get a chance to say something to the city of Atlanta for the very first time. I want you talking to that camera. What are fans expecting out of you when you finally get to the city?
A lot of energy, a lot of hardware. ATL, what's up?